Welcome to the Eve Rookies and Wormlife Community Update for Wednesday, the 19th of November, 2025. This is where I'm going to share brief updates concerning CSM 20, as well as the different communities I'm CEO of. I'll be sticking to the bullet points of the news instead of getting into detail. If there's anything you'd like me to speak on more in depth, please let me know in the comments below. Let's get into it. The CSM 20 results were announced on Friday, November 14th after the director's chat on Twitch. Our 10 voted representatives are Zintage, Hyperviper, Machiavellian, Oz, Itar, Angry Mustache, Young Puke, Ariel Wren, Aerospeed, and, of course, myself. The two CCP picks for the CSM are Mick Fightmaster and Valoraris. The new council is now complete in our CSM Discord. However, the NDAs have not been sent out, so we're not yet working. Let's see where we are next week. The first ER Town Hall, Eve Rookies Town Hall, will be held on Tuesday, the 2nd of November at 20:30 or 8:30 Eve. And I intend to run these every first Tuesday of the month unless otherwise stated. This is where I'm going to share any news I can about what the CSM or CCP is working on, as well as give you the space to bring up any issues, wants, or needs. This is just another way for me to get in touch with as many of you as I can at once. Sometime in the next week, I'll also be putting out a form so that players like yourself can let me know what you love or hate about Eve. Things that keep you from undocking, or maybe there's some cool feature requests or quality of life updates that you'd like to let me know of. This way, I can start preparing material not only for the CSM Summit that's going to happen early next year, but for any future meetings and interactions with CCP. And of course, my door is always open. Please don't wait for a town hall or survey if there's something on your mind and you need to chat about. You can find me on Eve, in my email, or on just DM me on Discord. Eve Amsterdam happened over this past weekend, and we had almost 10 players who identified as Eve Rookies community members come and join us. Additionally, on Friday, Eve Rookies leadership, Sasha Panther, sat on an FC panel, and our FC, Caroline Aya, and who's also a Twitch streamer, did a presentation about disability and friendship. On Saturday, Serena Anderson and myself presented about the differences between open and membership communities in Eve, as well as community building. Hopefully these will get uploaded to YouTube this year. Last year's weren't. You can still see these on Twitch. My Sunday workshop didn't go as planned due to nobody showing up with the fleets that were going on and people being hungover and just doing other things. However, Eve streamer Ursulog did sit down near us, and we got him to come over to our table and talk about pretty much everything. Not really building communities, but we talked about lots and lots of things. It was lots of fun finally being able to meet him, and thank you so much for putting me first on your ballot. Eve Rookies also picked up more Incursion JFCs. Currently we have 42, which is actually the answer to something. 42 seems to be the answer to more fleets! Yay! Tonight at 19:30 Eve, I'll have FC'd my Dessies and Down fleet. I do these bi-weekly, and you'll be able to see them pop up on the website mpsi.rocks. They always stage in Gita 4.4, and I have handouts and SRP available. This fleet is open to literally everybody, especially new players. So if you're curious about PvP or just want to join a very cool MPSI crew of people, come and join us for the next one in 2 weeks. And just a little reminder to make sure to pick up goodies in the NES, which is the in-game store. If you voted for the CSM, there's a Metamorphosis waiting for you. There's 10 Plex or 7 days of free Omega. And also there is a daily login track going on right now, so make sure to log in and get those goodies. And also right now in Discord, there is a free ship for Nitro users under the quests. You just need to watch a trailer, which actually is a pretty cool trailer. And then you get a code for the ship. And that is all, folks, for week 47 of 2025. Tune in for next week, Eve Rookies and Wormlife Community Update, and it should drop Wednesday evening sometime.